So we do have new advisories and warnings that have just been posted this afternoon. So the winter storm warning is out for the metro in areas to the north, blizzard warning from Duluth up the North Shore, and then south of the metro and including Carver and Scott County, a winter weather advisory where the snow will be a little bit lighter. So as we step outside, this is just the leading edge of a pretty big area of precipitation that's going to be moving right back in after midnight tonight. It'll be cold enough at that point in time that it will turn over to snow, and so that is what we anticipate overnight through the morning commute. And that is why we did declare tomorrow another weather warn day, 2 in 1 week. My goodness. Okay, so we're in the eye of the storm right now, that's for sure. We were pretty quiet throughout the day after waking up to all of that heavy snow. Well, not a lot of it, but of course, if you tried to move it, you realized how heavy it was. The ratio, as Ben looked into, was around 3 to 1, where typically it's 10 to 1. So 10 inches of snow to 1 inch of rain. We had about 3 to 1 overnight. So it was moisture laden, very heavy snow. And that will be the case tonight. So this is this batch of moisture that's going to come in, and it is going to bring with it some energy. And as it kind of pushes into the region, that is why we're going to get another phase of this storm and another shot of snow that will accumulate. And that's why all those advisories were posted as all of this is being pulled up through Chicago and Milwaukee. And eventually kind of turning the corner through Eau Claire and then heading into the Twin Cities. We watch the clock now, and you see there it is by midnight, just covering. It starts to snow once again in Duluth and up the North Shore, where they're in a bit of a lull right now. And then that snow just encompasses all of Wisconsin in the overnight hours and through the morning commute. So we do anticipate in the morning about 2 to 3 inches in the metro. And then additionally, throughout the day, the snow will lighten up, but it will still be falling off and on. We'll get a little bit of drier air mixing in, and we'll kind of wring out the atmosphere. And so it'll kind of snow off and on throughout the day. But the worst hours will be the overnight through the morning commute, but we'll still have snow showers around through the 5 o'clock hour. So with that said, we do have some pretty high confidence that the amounts are going to look like this by the time we get to 5 o'clock tomorrow night. Another 13 inches on top of the 10 to 11 that they already have in Duluth, and then up to 16 in Grand Marais with even more. Two Harbors coming in right now with over a foot. And then in the metro, about 3 inches. You can see St. Cloud about 5, Brainerd at 7. So the higher amounts will be off to the north and east, and the lower amounts will be south and west of Eden Prairie and Buffalo. So that is the way it is going to lay out for your Thursday. So overnight tonight, here comes the colder temperatures, and here comes the snow. And speaking of colder temperatures, that is what's coming after all of this, as is usual with these storms. So tomorrow is that, of course, weather warn day with the snow falling very heavily in the morning and then tapering off. And then 28 with snow lingering on Friday, a few flurries on Saturday. The sunshine comes out Sunday finally, but then it is in the teens, as you note, early next week. Looks very cold. All right, we'll be back with sports in just a couple of minutes.